I was fighting to overturn my medical retirement when I got paralyzed. I had to be out for 2 years so that I could prove fit for duty and that my leg was fully healed, because the corpsman doc that was going to do my hip replacement surgery told him it would take 2 full years to heal completely. The Marine Corps took that, to heart, and I was like, 2 years and I'm gonna fight this. I don't care if I have to do a lat switch somewhere else at this point. I just want to continue my service. And 3 July 2015, I was hit head on by a drunk driver. Knew instantly I was paralyzed. I remember everything about the day until they put me to sleep. The day I got paralyzed was my brother's wedding day. We woke up that morning though, and kind of much like right now, had tremendous rainfall. But I got up and I called home and I said, y'all need to be really careful today. I've never seen the creek that runs down the highway that we lived on quite so high. And they called us about 1 o'clock that afternoon, or about 1300, and said that the wedding was going to be postponed. They were having to evacuate. We were literally pulling out of the mall. And my dad said I hesitated. You have to come out of the mall and then take an immediate right to get back on. And we were getting back on Vietnam Vets to go back to home. And I hesitated at the light. Started through the light. Wasn't even registering on the car yet how fast, that I was moving. We heard the tires squealing. I didn't have time to even look initially. My dad says, "Sissy, watch out, he's gonna hit us." And boom. Because he hit us hard enough right here at this intersection that we quickly turned and was rolling down the hill out of control. But this is where it all changed. This is the spot.
The very intersection.
The very intersection that I got paralyzed about 8.5 years ago now, almost 9 years. But when they went to relieve the pressure to put me on a backboard and brace me, I went into a seizure just from my chest down, and I was fully awake. And the medic goes, "Oh shit." He realized what he was seeing and he didn't want to tell me, but he set me back down. And but I kept telling him I'm a veteran. I need to go to the VA. And the medic looks at me not so calmly and says, "The last damn thing I'm worried about." He's like, "I gotta get you to a hospital. I don't think you understand." And at that point I didn't. I knew I couldn't feel my legs, but I didn't understand what was happening. We get to the hospital and they're rushing us through. I'm on a medic. I'm in the stretcher and they're rushing me through. And this nurse, doctor, I don't know what she was, but she's screaming at me, "Let me know when you feel it. Let me know when you feel it." What the hell are you talking about? I had no idea what she was referencing. And they're like, "Yeah, that's not good." And they rushed me into this room. At this point I realized they're gonna cut my clothes off. So they're gonna cut my clothes off and asked me when I peed myself. And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I did not pee myself." They were like, "Oh yeah, great." They were cutting my wet clothes off so they can do what they need to do. I'm collared and I told them, I said, "I need to pee." And they're like, "No, you don't." And I was like, "Yes, I need to pee. Like, I very much need to pee." It was the last thing I felt. The last time I felt it.